Hey, what's going on? It's Alex here, and in this video I'm going to talk about the February 2021 Toronto and Greater Toronto Area real estate market report, and we're going to get into it right now. If this is your first time to this channel and you want to know about the Toronto and Greater Toronto real estate market, whether it's buying, selling, or investing, hit that red subscribe button, turn on the bell notification so you get notified when I put out a new video, and smash that like button. I'm getting calls and emails from people looking to buy, sell, and invest in the Toronto and Greater Toronto area. So if you're thinking about buying or selling a condo or a house, get in touch with me, give me a call, send me a text, or shoot me an email. Calling me is the best way to reach me. My contact information is below. Or if you just have a general real estate question, put your question in the comment section below and I'll get back to you. So if you're a geek, if you're a nerd, you like numbers, you like stats, this is the video for you. Or if you're just interested in the general marketplace, it's always a good idea to know what's happening in the marketplace, the general direction that things are going. Is it a good time to sell? Is it a good time to buy? Whether it's a condo you're looking for, a condo, townhouse, semi-detached home, or a detached home, and the neighborhood or city that you're looking in, it's always a good idea to kind of see where things are happening and what's going on. So the first slide we're going to look at is the Toronto condo market for February 2021. And all these slides we're going to look at four main indicators. So the average price, the number of units that are sold, the days on market, and also the sale to list price ratio. The days on market shows you how quickly things are selling. So the less days on market, things are selling quicker. And for the sale to list price ratio, if things are above 100, they're obviously selling above the actual list price. If they're below 100, they're going to be selling below the list price. And then we're going to take the average sale price and the number of units sold, and we're going to compare that to the previous month. So in this case, January 2021. And we're also going to compare it to the previous year, so February 2020, and see is it up or is it down from month to month and year to year. So let's get into it. All right, as you can see here, the average sale price in the Toronto condo market for February 2021 was $676,837 with 2,167 units sold, and the average days on market was 24, so just over 3 weeks, and the average sale to list price ratio was dead even at 100. So this shows you that whatever the list price is, they're selling pretty much at the list price for the month of February. So looking at the average sale price month over month and year over year, we can see that month over month from January this year to February was up by 8.3%. From 624,000 to 676,000. However, year over year, the price is still down 6.7% from 722,000 to 676,000. Now, looking at the number of sales month over month, they're actually up by 27% from 1,703 to 2,167. Quite a big increase. Typically in December, January and February, the real estate market here in Toronto and the GTA is slower. The number of listings is down. The weather's cold. There's lots of snow. You're freezing your butt off here. And the activity level is just lower. And typically the spring and fall markets are the busiest. But as we can see here, the spring market started a little bit early this year, even towards the end of January, early February. It hasn't been a brutal winter here this year. So we're seeing typical spring market activity happening a month or two earlier this year. Now, when we compare the number of sales year over year, it's actually up by 62.3% from 1,335 to 2,167. So again, another huge increase in terms of the number of sales and activity levels year over year. So that's the Toronto condo market. So now let's look at the Toronto detached housing market for February 2021. The average sale price was $1.684 million with 915 detached homes sold. The days on market was 13, so things are selling in less than 2 weeks on average, and the percentage of sale to list price ratio is at 106%. So this shows you that places are selling above the actual list price. So real estate agents are listing places a little bit below market value, and they're trying to create a bidding war. Typically what I'm seeing right now is that a place will come on the market, the price will be lower than what it should be getting, and they're holding back offers on a particular day to try and get interested people in the property, obviously, but also to try and create a bidding war and get 2 or more people to bid on that property on the offer day to increase the competition and increase the price. Now, this is where we start to see some interesting stats where we look at the average sale price month over month and year over year. So for Toronto, you can see the actual price has gone up by 6.5% on average from last month, from 1.581 million to 1.684. 6.5% is a huge increase month over month. And even when we look at year over year, the value is up by over 13% from 1.485 million to 1.684. Huge increase year over year, 13.4%. And also when we look at the number of sales, month over month is up by nearly 40% from 657 to 915. Big jump in increase from month over month. And even when we look at year over year, the number of sales is up by 27.8%. Again, a huge increase in terms of the activity levels on the marketplace in the Toronto housing market. Now let's look at the Mississauga Detached Home report for February. So the average sale price was 1.516 million with 351 homes sold, 10 days on the market, and an average sale to list price ratio of 105%. So again, this shows you that there's bidding wars happening, places are selling above the list price. So some big numbers here, again, very big indicators in terms of what's happening with the market and how busy it is right now. Month over month, slight increase of 2.1% from 1.484 million to 1.516. Not a huge difference. However, year over year, the Mississauga Detached Home housing market is up by nearly 23%, which is crazy. So it's up from an average of 1.233 million to 1.516 million, 23% increase. So if you bought a home last year in Mississauga on average for, let's say, $1 million, it would now be worth 1.230 million. 23% increase year over year is crazy. It's huge. It's not sustainable, but this is what's happening. Now, when we look at the number of activity in terms of the sales, month over month, the activity level nearly doubled in Mississauga. So it's up by 96.1% from 179 to 351. Again, a huge increase. And again, even year over year, comparing February last year to this year, up by nearly 41% to 351, up from 271 detached homes sold. So again, to summarize the Mississauga real estate market, places selling quickly, above list price, and the activity level is significantly up as well. And finally, we're going to look at the detached home market for Oakville. So as we can see here, the average sale price is 1.802 million with 261 homes sold, and the average days on market is only 10. So this shows you that properties, once they get listed, they're selling very quickly within a week and a half. And the average sale price is 106%. So again, this shows you that the market is very active. It's very busy. Buyers are competing for these properties, and listing agents are listing properties a little bit below market value and holding back offers and creating a bidding war and having multiple people bid on the property, which drives the price up as well. Again, it's all supply and demand. So let's look at the average sale price. Month over month, the actual price is down by nearly 5% on average from 1.891 to 1.802 million. However, year over year, there's another huge, massive increase here. So the average home a year ago was 1.530 million. Now it's at 1.802. So an increase of roughly $270,000. Massive increase, 17.8%. Again, this is not sustainable, in my opinion. It's a massive increase. So if you bought a home a year or two ago in Oakville, you're doing very well. The value has gone up exponentially. And when we look at the activity level in terms of the number of sales month over month, in January 2021, it was 141 homes sold. However, this month in February was 261, an increase of 85%. So again, it nearly doubled. And when we look at the number of sales year over year, it's up by a significant amount, in my opinion, 57%, from 166 to 261. So a lot of people are selling, a lot of people are buying. The activity level, again, is overall up. Places are selling quickly, and they're selling for about 6% above the actual list price. So we're seeing a lot of bidding wars, a lot of listings that are coming out now generally in the GTA are listed lower than what the actual market value is, and sometimes places are selling above the actual market value. So I hope you guys found that video useful. If you did, subscribe to my channel, hit that like button, and turn on the bell notifications. If you are thinking about buying or selling, check out the links in the description below. I've got a link to my free buyer's guide and my free seller's guide. And let me know what you think in the comment section below. Where do you think the real estate market is going? Is it going up? Is it going down? Is it going to crash? I've been hearing about this real estate crash for 15 years now. It hasn't happened. We've always seen dips and then things recover. Even if you look at the Toronto condo market, for example, at the end of 2020, there was a lot of supply in the marketplace. Prices were selling lower than they typically were, but that's already to start to turn around. So I wish I could predict the real estate market. Tell me what you think, what's going to happen with the real estate market, and I will catch you in the next video, and thanks for watching.